And we're back solving all the world's Chardonnay. Oh yeah, so a Chardonnay grape. Pure, oh wow. 15 times 10 and 15 letters. That's obvious. Very beautiful. This one divides by 3. Let's just quickly take a look. This is a loaded name. It equals love. Oh, well, we better dig in. Maybe we'll have to try this wine. You know, whenever something equals love, pay particular attention. And I see just stunningness in here. 3, triple 3. These letters both divide by 3, being 21. And then the flanking letters also make 21. Like, talk about a beautiful name. Love. Wow. Dig in, kids. This is a loaded name, and then add it to wine, which is 3 points less. Good night. And that is double chain linked, because then you can go like this, the S and the W knit together. Wow. Wow, we're hot on the trail. I see, and I learned something new. I didn't even know what Chablis was, but now I'm hot on the trail. 1938, France, Burgundy. What are we going to find in this fabulousness? And you can say the Chablis equals truth. Region is the northernmost wine district of the Burgundy region in France. The grapevines around the town of Chablis are almost all Chardonnay. Aha. Making a dry white wine renowned for the purity of its aroma and taste. Okay, you know, some people might be able to tell that tiny 1% difference, but rich and poor alike can enjoy any wine, pretty much. You know, it's just like, thank God that he did not make the world so that only the rich could enjoy, like, oh, it's a Chablis wine. Oh, we put a 10,000, you know, it's just like, I can get the local cheap wine, sparkling, and it'll taste just as good for my personal taste buds. By God's ordinance. Pretty awesome how God is sovereign and God is love. It's like, if he ordained you to be born into a certain, anyways. Purity of its aroma and taste, aroma. And then taste, the root is right there. Okay. Isn't that cool how aroma and the root of taste both divide by 12, differing by 12? So there's the location. Well, you just might have to solve a Chablis wine. Isn't it fun traveling from your home? It saves you so much time and annoyance. So there it is. See, that's what's written on the bottle, folks. Chablis equals love. Pretty simple. And the root of the word bottle divides by 3. So glass plus bottle is an obvious combination. Would you like a glass? Or a bottle? Or both? Well, you should always get both, shouldn't you? Because they knit together perfectly. Watch how obvious this is. Glass plus bottle. And I'll just point the obvious out directly. The G in front of this and the E on the end of this knit together. And then you can even chain link this. But this is just obvious because this is 3s, 51. This is 3s, 69. Wow, 120 in the center. Good night. So watch this. 120 in the center. And then 12 on top of that. It's too perfect. 120 plus 12. It's like just too obvious. Stunning. Glass. And then, of course, just a simple glass bottle. Like, how does wine come? Oh, in a glass bottle. Would you like a glass or a bottle? Would you like a glass with a bottle? Would you like the bottle in the glass? Would you like the glass in the bottle? Would you like a glass bottle in the bottle in the glass? It's like a Dr. Seuss book, but you're actually drinking wine. Okay. So there you go. It's called mathematical poetry. It's perfect. Just follow my teaching. You'll understand this universe. Your brain will get fixed, and then you can pass these videos on to other people to get their brain fixed, and they'll be inside this great treasure hunt everywhere they go, and we'll get everyone contributing to this, and it'll be fun, and it'll be meaningful, and it'll be God-pleasing, and it'll be worship-inspiring and love-spreading, and it'll be every good thing that you've never done in your life. So do it, and invite your friends to do it, because it's meaningful, and it'll teach them about God, which is what everyone wants to know about. Anyone that says they don't actually want to know about God is a liar. Well, I'm here to tell you about how God takes the glory for everything using numbers. Okay. Don't you just want this in front of you right now? Well, we do have it in front of us right now. Thank God. So, what's written on the bottle? You're playing detective here. You're sitting there out in the sun with your Mr. or Mrs. whatever, or by yourself, and you get to solve gems while you eat. Isn't it fun? Ooh, Chablis equals love. Okay. La Roche. Well, isn't that easy to solve? I've already done it, but you can do it for yourself. There. Easy. Anything else that we want to solve in this world here? Pale yellow. Ah! That's cool. I love solving colors. Ooh, I'm a color freak. Pale yellow. Of course, there's many things in this universe you can recall as being pale yellow, not the least of which is, you know what I'm talking about. But pale yellow, the color of wine. There you go. That's an obvious gem, because look, chain links and bookends make threes. I'm in love with that. Pale yellow, the color of wine. So doesn't this make you thirsty? You're like, man, I just want to drink up. It's a sunny day today. A sunny summer day is the quintessential time to drink wine. A pale yellow wine. Wow. Yes, sirree, Bob. You know what? In honor of solving pale yellow, let's change our window glass colors. 2 said pale yellow, the color of wine. There, that basically hit it right on the kisser. And I'm just going to leave it like that. There you go. So we solved every pale yellow wine in the history of the universe. I'm in love with these letters, pale yellow. Like, look, it even contains the word ale. The color of ale is pale yellow. I want a pale yellow ale. Well, there you go. 12 times 12, perfectionist sheet. Wow, all chain links there. Look at how cool that is. There, sir. Someone needs to coin this as a brand and take it all the way to the bank. Actually, take it all the way into your own home and keep your money with yourself. So the P and the E, look at that. Chain link bookend. So in honor of solving pale yellow ale, let's give this a Microsoft with its limited highlighting kit. But there you go. I'm so happy I could do that 3 times. There you go. Pale yellow ale has been solved. Now you know why we like pale ale. Well, it's called pale ale because it's pale yellow. And every wino said hallelujah. Okay. Bring on the pale ale. Pale yellow. No, I have not had wine today. In fact, I haven't had alcohol in a long time. I do not drink hardly at all. But this just might get me involved. Okay, so pale, yeah. Look at the parallelism between the word pale and yellow. The current date and time for historic purposes is just such. It's the 9th day of the 6th month. It's a great day for 3. Happyville and Wineland. Pale yellow. Oh, I love solving colors, because when you solve a color, you take a glory for a whole lot in world history, because there's a lot of things that are pale yellow. Now, I mean, beer comes to mind. Let's get this all on the table. Pale yellow beer, pale yellow wine, and pale yellow ale. And what are some other words that in wine land that I've got a whole bunch of. Ginger, you know. There you go. 3s, 3s. Interestingly, ale and beer differ by 12. So notice that this was 156 and this is 144. So ale divides by 3 and beer is 12 points higher. This is real obvious. I mean, beer and ale are particularly pale yellow. Like wine can be red, but beer is pale yellow. And ale is pale yellow. We're hot on the trail of God's breadcrumb trail. We're hot on the trail. It's like Sherlock Holmes. We're scooping up the gems. Don't go away, kids. We're going to start a new video.